Well, I'm back. I'm back again. Hope y'all are good. Hope everything is going well. And so I think what I would like to share with you all today is, hmm, why not? Saging, right? I keep sage, there's sage just about in every room in this house, right? Excuse me. And so I don't know if any of you saw the video that I had or that I put up a few days ago about incense and how, there were people saying, oh, you shouldn't be using incense and sage and all this. And I'm like, well, you're dumb as fuck because it's all in the Bible that you should, right? So if you haven't seen that video, go back to it. But anyway, I want to talk about sage, specifically white sage, right? And so I'm burning some right now. I just love the smell of that. And so, as I shared with you before, God has given us the earth and the fullness therein. Everything has a vibration. Everything has an energy. It could be a good warm energy. It could be cold. It could be a fiery energy. It could be a calming energy, a cleansing energy. And white sage has been used in shamanistic practices, I guess, for many years, for eons. I say many years, for eons, forever, right? As well as other indigenous practices, including those that are of our ancestors. And basically, if you want to take it from a biblical perspective, and I like to always reference the Bible because I grew up Kojic, so there you go, there that go. And I know that a lot of people that I speak with probably are from the U.S. and have a upbringing in some type of religious affiliation. And so, religious Christian affiliation. So I'm trying to show how these things connect and intersect, right? Because oftentimes, when people are afraid of things, when people don't understand things, they demonize things. When people feel like that you might have an edge over them if you've got some extra power, they'll say that your power is bad. When we already know, especially if you're coming from that African diaspora, babe, we were built uh innately to be powerful and enigmatic and have special powers and gifts of our own. But that's with anybody that can tap into their own ancestry and their own bloodline to do so. Case in point, um, with saging has a clearing energy to it. Saging has a protecting energy to it. So when I need a moment, or if I just need to clear the atmosphere or clear the space, just need to just clear things out and just smudge with some white sage. I often go over it with myself, especially when I've been in places that are full of different people or been in situations that might be questionable, because people carry spirits, right? People carry energies and spirits, and sometimes when they see that you are a portal, that when they see that you are spiritually tapped in and that you're open, they might be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. You look like a radar to them, like they're on their radar, and they'll come straight to you. And so you got to make sure that you're protected at all times. And so even when it comes down to even saging your pets, you understand, it's always a good thing to do. I know before I do any of my spiritual work or readings or anything like that, first thing I'm doing is saging. And of course, in the Bible, it spoke about incense and that sort of thing. Incense in the Bible is used collectively. Incense means any type of burning of any type of leaf or plant or something like that, that has an energy to it that gives off a fragrance or a scent, and is done so with the purpose. And so where it may not specifically say sage, it's collectively understood that because it's a burning plant, it is an incense of sorts. And because of course, um sage grows in different areas and not in every area, right? So one thing about it, I know it's taught in Ifa, is that Ifa is a very practical practice, and you use what you have. You use what is available to you to manifest the things that you need to manifest, to push away the things that you need to push away, to protect. You use what spirit has given you. There's a plethora of things in the earth that you can lean on and rely on and leverage to do what you need to have done in your life. So I encourage you, you know, take a good Saturday. Like the first of the month is always great. I mean, besides in church, y'all just did y'all's ritual. What on the first? Oh, my sister, she posted out on her Facebook page. I loved it. Y'all did that, what we used to do, the communion where you're drinking bread for the body and red juice for blood. I'm just gonna blink for a minute, see if that come home for y'all. That's a ritual, period. It is a ritual. So it's the first of the month, and so you want to make sure that you make it a ritual of your own to sage your space, sage your home. Go through your home, light that sage, let that smoke build up, and you go through your house and you touch every corner. You tap on those mirrors. I'll do something about those mirrors one day. Tap on those mirrors and just go through your home and start speaking blessings and removal of energy. So it would sound something like this, because I like to lead by example. Thank you, Spirit, for clearing this space. Thank you, Spirit, for keeping this as a safe space for us. Thank you, Spirit, for your protection. Thank you, Spirit, for the abundance. Thank you, Spirit, for this being a healing place. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing this to be blessed with your presence. That's what you, in every corner of the house, you do that. And then you air out that place. You let those windows up and open those doors and let that smoke out, so that smoke can carry out that negative energy. And baby, you talk about some good sleep. Oh, the best thing ever is to smoke up that house full of sage. I'm talking smoke to almost the damn alarms are going off. And you smoke that bad boy off, and while you're smudging and smoking, you dispelling all negative energy. You are casting it out. You're clearing the space of all of that stuff, and then you open those windows and open those doors and let that smoke go out. And once that negative energy leave your home, and then take you a damn nap, you will never sleep so damn good in your life until after you smudge and get rid of all the clutter, the spiritual clutter in your home. So sage is a good, white sage is a good sage to use. There's also a dragon blood sage that I use, but I use that for different things. But anyway, that's what I want to share with you. Sage your kids, sage your dog, sage your house, all of that. So I want to share that with you. Sage away, sage, sage, sage. And while you're at it, get you some sea salt, and like our ancestors used to do, and sprinkle some of that sea salt at your door, front and back, the entrances. Sea salt those entrances, right? Because sea salt, it does a number of things, but when you're doing that, you're blocking, you're making a line of delineation, a line of demarcation that says you can't even cross over into this bad boy. This is protected, right? So anyway, it's what your ancestors do, and I am here to tell you how to go back to the days of old, because it worked. It straight up worked. And don't let anybody lie to you and tell you that it's wrong and that's not right, because they can't tap into it, and they are possibly afraid that you might have the upper hand. And they don't want that.